From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Brandon Bell riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Kevin Gausman. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. At the plate, Jarren Duran. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So now here's the DH, Wilyer Abreu. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. They go back to back. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
No ball. 1 strike.
Red Sox already leading. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one ripped. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jarren Duran.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And O'Neill is retired.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. He was hitless in 4 at-bats on Sunday. There's a strike. And there's a foul ball. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. And that one is lifted in the air, and it gets by him. Throws to second.
He's safe.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So 2 down. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center, our starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Whitlock.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And now for the Jays, George Springer. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Batting second,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now went deep in the ball game last night. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. 2 away now.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Bo Bichette now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Kicks and deals. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And Bichette is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. second inning set to go. And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. And here it comes.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Duran in his third season, 27 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. And that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Whitlock back to work. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that one hammered Duran. Going back, up against the wall, and brings it in.
Batting six, the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Jays nothing. On to the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that's a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In the air, out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. The throw in, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And here is Tristan Casas. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. The punch out there. One away.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do. Yoshida on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Dives in. Beats the tag. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first. Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. Foul ball. 2 outs. In the air to left center. Varsho after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Grissom throws to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
No, he's in there.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And the batter is George Springer. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. There's a swing and a drive. Kiermaier going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Foul ball there. And the righty deals. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Devers drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Towards first. Makes the sliding stop. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Whitlock back to work. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a van down by the river. His second homer of this series. It's 5-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Casas snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Brandon Bell getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas. That's out number 3. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The other way, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. third hit for him today.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered in this game.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game.
And it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. So, man aboard. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Yoshida leads off first with 1 away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He will score. It's 6-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
No ball. Too straight.
Ooh, you missed a mistake right there.
Man at second. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Wong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Rafael Devers next up for the Blue Jays.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The pitch. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He hit into a double play his first time up. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, these Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Rips that one center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Going 2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's a big power threat. Danny Jansen. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground. And foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Close, but called the ball. And the count is 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Dahlbeck brings it in. 2 down.
now batting, right fielder, Joe Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The Red Sox up by 2 here in the second game of the series. Bounced out to short. Zips it to first. That takes care of Springer. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto, top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom on the corner for a strike. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer makes the grab, and there's one away.
The second baseman, Sedane Rafaela.
So digging in, Cedane Rafaela. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Red Sox by 2. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Into center. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 6, the Jays 4. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yoshida under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next, Bo Bichette. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And down on strikes. 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Bell. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Jays 4. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
0-1. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The designated hitter,
Here now the Red Sox DH, Wilyer Abreu. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Masataka Yoshida. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 outs. Got him. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 6, the Jays 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brennan Bernardino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Devers now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. So now a pinch hitter, Justin Turner. As the lefty gets to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
The left fielder, number 25,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, number 36. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. This looks like extra bases. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one way inside. With the tying run at the plate, you're the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score, and it's 6-5.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the second game of the series.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Now snap throw to first. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. Hot shot to third. Goes to second for 1. And that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. Now into the ball game on defense, Justin Turner. He's the new third baseman. Also entering the game, number 36. He'll be out in left field.
Number 36, David.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
The right fielder, Tyler.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just...
Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. Righty reliever out of the pen, Eric Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Right side, Connor Falefa. On to second, they get 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Blue Jays 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kenley Jansen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Kevin Kiermaier digs in now.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Casas on to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. 0 for 3. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Big spot for him here. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
One down, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Left field. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Bobachek gets a chance to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air, center field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. This one remains close. 6-5. So remaining in the game defensively, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Cedane Rafaela. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. To first. Now one gone in the ninth. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. And a swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that one a little below the knees. 1-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Red Sox leave him loaded as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Chris Martin.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Brandon Bell. And he deals. Spoke to right, but he's got it.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Here's Turner now. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Joey Votto.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 16th homer of the year, and we are tied. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's the left fielder. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Tied at 6. Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Did not go. Two down, nobody on. And that's a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a 2-out double to put the winning run aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And now the catch. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Number 63 into the game.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And fouled off. Ground ball right side. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there. On its way and out of here. He powers that one out of here. His 11th of the year, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 7-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And the right-hander deals. And that's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Chad Green ready to go.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Late on that fastball. Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
In plenty of time to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Here's Bobby Dalbec. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Clearly, he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Late with the swing there.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
On the ground, right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the bases are loaded here, one gone. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. And that's in there for strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Bounce to the left side. Base hit. 1 run in already. A second scores as well.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. Tim Meza gets the ball now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, one out. High fly ball out into left center field. Moving under it. Corrals it. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. 2 outs, bases loaded. Tristan Casas, the next to hit. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 13-6.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Matt Barnes.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost had.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Got all of that one. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 14-6. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Jansen makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. A gigantic blast. It's 14-7.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Yoshida makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Belt. That one to first, sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in, lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Vladdy coming around third. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Back-to-back singles. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the left fielder. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Bases loaded, one away. In the air, right side. O'Neill on his horse. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Liner, base hit. One run is in. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Greg Weisser.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next to hit, Danny Jansen. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. That one pushed foul. Votto, the lead runner out at second. Kiner-Falefa on at first with two down. Tapped back up the middle. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
14-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.